Hello YouTube. I wanted to make a video and explain our purpose here on earth. I know when I was trying to find the truth and I wasn't actually given, well, I had my experience up in heaven and with the spiritual realm, and so I really wanted to just get down to the bottom of it. So this is what I've come up with, and it's biblical. So I hope that you can understand it as well. It's not that hard to understand. It's just something that we haven't all heard, and something that's been hidden for a long time. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it could be Satan not wanting the truth out there, but I'm going to start with the first three Earth ages, the first Earth age, the Earth ages. There's three of them. The first one was what happened at the Catable. The second one we're currently living in, and that goes through the millennium period. And then the third Earth age is the eternities. The first Earth age, what happened there, and we were all there. We are angels. We were in spiritual form at the time, and animals were in flesh. And we lived on earth. Well, during that time, Satan became envious and wanted to take the throne from God. So he started persuading people, telling them, follow me, you can be gods yourself, things like that. Or however he persuaded them. Then that was a third of them that actually went with him and said, yeah, okay, I'm on your side. And there's another third that was lukewarm, said didn't really know which way to go, and they didn't really care. And you can actually understand more about lukewarm now when you read that in the Bible, because God just can't stand it. No, you're neither hot nor cold, just lukewarm, blah. And then there are the other ones that fought for God, and they're called the remnant, and those are people such as Moses and all those people. And they come down and do their main purpose, basically, is to keep the Word of God going. So anyway, the catapult happened, the earth was destroyed, and God had to put everything back together again. And since so many of his children had gone against him or didn't care, he decided he didn't want to, destroy everybody, so he set up a redemption plan. That we would be made into flesh like the animals, and that we would be born of woman out of water, and our memories would be erased from the previous, from the first Earth age. And we all agreed. We said, okay, except for a third of them, which followed Satan. And there are other ones too, not all. But as you can see, there is a lot of evil out there. And anyway, I kind of think maybe those are the ones that follow Satan, and he does have his children. So anyway, on the sixth day of creation, the nations were made, men, women, and they they live, by the sea, doing specific things, but God needed someone to bring in Jesus for the plan. So on the 8th day, he created Adam, Hadam, and that's to bring his lineage in. So all people are good. All of them, everybody looked at it and said they were good. So when you think about all this, just know that we are angels and we have been born of woman, and we've decided, yeah, we're going to do the plan and all that. But there are some of those that chose not to, and you can read about it in Genesis, about the fallen angels who had come down and they procreated with women. And those are the Nephilim, the hybrids, the giants, the men of renown of old. So there's so much about that. Just read the Bible and then cross-reference that to use discernment when you're watching any kind of other videos and stuff like that. So the reason why these fallen angels came down, basically, and in the garden, was to try to pollute the seed, the lineage of Christ. So anyway, we know what happened with Cain and Abel. Our purpose here on earth is to basically find out for ourselves who we're going to follow. Are we going to follow Christ, God, or are we going to follow Satan? And remember, we are angels. And as you do more of your studies and trying to figure out where we originated from and stuff, you'll find it a very interesting study. There's just so much out there that has been hidden, and I believe it's probably from Satan, not really wanting you to know who he really is, or why even our purpose, because you hear the derived from apes or whatever, But truthfully, what I think about that, fallen angels sometimes refer to flesh as apes. We've become, you're ape, whatever. Well, I think they're referring to flesh. They did not want to be part of that. So as we approach these end times, and we're very, very close, I'd like to just say one thing that I have noticed, and you really want to look at this. It's the economy. It's worldwide economy, and how messed up it is right now. And you see the political systems and things like that. It's just really chaotic. What I would suggest for anybody, because I was shown that our economy in America is going to kaput. We're not going to have the fiat money. It's going to crash, basically. And as I look at the derivative market and all those jump funds, and what I see is this elite, this satanic influence is trying to get the New World Order set up. so that they can bring it in. I mean, they want to make everybody so in debt, personally and worldwide, to their fiat money that once they're ready, they're going to crash the whole system, and they'll be so in debt with this elite satanic type stuff that they're going to have to go along with it. So anyway, I've given you some things to think about. I know I've said a lot, and I just kind of summarized on it. But you can do studies, and you can look at the economy, and you can look at the New World Order, and just check it out. Anyway, God bless everybody, and I pray your travels are well.